Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Thursday, the 26th of August 2021, where in just a few minutes I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 closed down 0.5% today to 7,491 points. It was a very busy day with utilities and materials companies falling while communication services groups rose. CSL and the big miners didn't do so well today, nor did the banks, with the exception of Commonwealth, which ended up 0.7%. Wesfarmers was up 1.2%. Woolworths rose 0.4% after announcing a $2 billion share buyback using the proceeds of the float of its liquor and hotels business, which now trades as Endeavour Group. Woolworths announced a 20% jump in net profit, though its boss, Brad Banducci, said this financial year was likely to be tougher. Its offshoot, Endeavour, said underlying earnings were up on last year. People drank more. Qantas announced a massive $2.35 billion loss, which was bigger than expected. But CEO Alan Joyce, who seems to always be optimistic no matter what's going on, outlined a schedule for the return of international flights, including routes to North America, the United Kingdom, and parts of Asia before the end of the year. We can only hope. There were some big share price falls among companies reporting today. Tech group Appen said its profit halved last financial year, sending its share price more than 21% lower. Record-keeping and information solutions group Link also disappointed, and its share price tumbled almost 13%. And New Zealand dairy business A2 Milk, which has been struggling to find investor friends ever since the beginning of the pandemic, said sales to China were weak, and it was sold off 12%. A2 Milk is now down 67% over the past year, easily the worst of the top 200. The other top 200 stock to record a double-digit loss, at least in share price terms, was wealth manager IOOF. It ended the day down more than 10% after its disappointing earnings result. In sharp contrast, shares in vitamin group Blackmores jumped more than 15% after it said sales to China had risen, lifting its earnings. Whitehaven Coal's share price was next best of the top 200, up 5%, while the travel companies also did well. In economic news, Australian business investment rose a stronger than expected 4.4% during the June quarter against market expectations for a 2.6% increase. That'll help the overall economic growth rate for June. That means the economy, in all likelihood, grew during the June quarter, and that means we'll probably avoid a double-dip recession. And payroll jobs fell 2% over the 2 weeks to July 31 and are down almost 4% over the month. It's not surprising given the lockdowns in New South Wales, but other states are being hit too. The Australian dollar is trading at 72.5 US cents, and just quickly recapping Wall Street, the S&P 500 finished up 0.2% this morning. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the Nasdaq were both up 0.1%. That's it for the afternoon market report for Thursday, the 26th of August 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn, where we're running a poll this evening on cryptocurrency and want to know what you think. Join me tomorrow morning for the Friday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.